Mic check. Yes, I'm going to do that at literally the start of every single stream. You're going to have to get used to that. I am not going to apologize. I am paranoid about it. Hello. We're here with more Dark Souls 3. I'm gonna find Grey Rat real quick, see if I can do anything with him.
Ah, there you are. I was thinking. You know I'm a petty thief. Well, perhaps I'll go on the prowl. Everyone's dead or hollowed away anyway, right? So I might as well fetch some weapons or treasure for you. Well, what do you say?
Sure.
Thank you. You will not be disappointed. Grey Rat the Thief was once a well-known name. Until I ended up rotting in a cell. Grey Rat until... Goodbye. I will leave for some time. So long for now. Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
Yeah, have fun with that, buddy. He'll be back after we kill a boss, and then his inventory will expand. Why is my category showing as games and demos? I am specifically playing Dark Souls 3 right now. I don't suppose anybody knows how to change your Twitch category while you're streaming. That's... God, that's such a pain in the ass. That's artificially keeping people from finding my stream. Whatever. If anybody wants to chime in with that, feel free to. But for now, we're going back to the Undead Settlement. To finish exploring around here. We still got a boss to fight here, and some items to loot, and we can't leave either of those things standing, obviously. Hey, bud. Okay. That felt pretty good, not gonna lie. Is there anything down here? No. Alright, now normally we would be in extreme danger here, but because we talked to the giant at the top of the church last time, the giant is friendly towards us and will help us. And he's got pretty long reach. And since he's on our side, his gigantic ass arrows won't damage us, so we're free to just loot this place. Isn't that nice? I do want to go over there and get that. Jump across this gap. Hey! Undead Bone Shard! Been looking for that. If we burn that bonfire, that'll strengthen our Estus flask so it heals more, which is nice. I'll worry about that later. Go away. I like how those things with the claymores, they have the same enemy model as the other ones, but the ones with the claymores specifically are beefier. Nice. Let's look at some of the things we just got, how about? Undead bones that yet burn. Cast it into the shrine bonfire to boost the recovery provided by the Estus flask. The bonfire cinders are the bones of undead, and a bone that still burns is a fresh cinder indeed. Before feeding upon death, one must first pray to it. Umbral ash of a resident of the Undead Settlement who made a living burying corpses. With this, the shrine handmaid will prepare new items. And since we've been dying and unlocking our true strength with Yol, we have this, the Dark Sigil. A black, gaping hole in the flesh that resembles the brand of an undead. The darkness of humanity seeps from this bottomless pitch-black hole, the gap filled by the accumulation of the curse. This dark sigil will never heal, but there is a tale told of a firekeeper who returned from the abyss and brought great comfort to a bearer of the curse. Interesting. I don't think there's anything else of interest over in this little nook, so we will be continuing onward. Into this house. Backstab! Shout out to fishing for backstabs. Love it. Can't get enough. I thought that was a chest for a second. 'Twas not. I don't remember how to get over there. This way. There we go. A great scythe. I will definitely not be using that. That screams dex weapon to me. That's fine. Oh, game's chugging a little bit. Yep, there's the boss, but I'm not fighting it right now. There's more stuff to do around here. Okay, something died. Cool. Not sure what. That's fine. Dog. Goodbye, dog. Uh-oh. That's fine. Just trying to get back over to the church. Running. Running more. Okay. Whew. I barely did that in time. I thought I could go out onto that balcony, but I guess not. It's fine. Hey, Siegward. How you doing, bud?
Ah! Oh! Don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened.
I did not mean to do that. Damn it. I was trying to put my controller down so I could get another cough drop, and then that fiasco happened. It's a good thing I didn't, like, actually hit him there. Anyway, I think the gist of the rest of his dialogue is like, there's a big boy down there, you shouldn't fight him by yourself. It would be very stupid. So guess what we're about to do?
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now. I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side! Ah!
Get his ass, Siegward. He can't die here. If he gets hit too many times. Ow. Nice. Ass gotten. Thanks to the fire gem and the souls.
That was quite a performance.
Thank you.
But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make.
Hear, hear.
To your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine.
Let me switch that over right now. A toast. Alright.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
What a legend. Alright, we'll leave him be while we look around this area. Yeah, you're not wrong. Also, hello, Ravenoff. Thanks for tuning in. I'm finishing up exploring the Undead Settlement before we move up, before we move on to do anything else. There is nothing up here. I guess if you wanted to, like, sneak around the big fire demon, you could do that. But I wasn't interested. Ooh, a large club, you say? What do the stats on that bad boy look like? C scaling? Oh, wrong one. C scaling, 22 strength requirement. It's already almost stronger than the broadsword, or the bastard sword, even though it hasn't been upgraded yet. But it does require 22 strength, so that's a lot of levels we're gonna have to dump into it, but that's fine. Strength is our main damage stat anyway, and it doesn't soft cap until like 40, so honestly that would really only help us. I guess I know what I'm investing in for the time being. Not that I don't plan on keeping the bastard sword around. It's pretty good for like general purpose sort of deals. Damn it. Hit that. Thank you. A pale tongue. That is a covenant item. And that is an armor set, but we'll be worrying about that covenant later. I don't think there's anything else over here. What is that armor set that I just got? The northern set. Pretty good frost resistance, not that we really need that here. There's also the Lothric Knight. Cleric. I will keep on the chainmail armor for now. Our vitality is only at like 15, so I would like to get, I looked up the soft caps for our main stats earlier, and it should be like 27 vigor, which is weirdly specific, and then like 40 endurance and 25 vitality and 40 strength. Those are all the soft caps. So ideally, I'll get to those numbers by the end of this game, but we'll see. Some of these... I know some of these are fake. Well, not fake, but like, they're actually enemies. Yup. Gross. Some alluring skulls, thank you. Nothing up here, seemingly. What's across the way? Don't do that. Dog. Get bonked, idiot. Goodbye. Dog. See ya. Whoops, I thought that was a cage. That's fine. There's an evangelist up here. There are 2 evangelists up here. That's not ideal. Can I trick them with an alluring skull? Maybe. I should heal myself before I engage in this. This is a dangerous situation to be in. And they're facing each other, too. Alright, now it's just you and me. Woo! That was a little spicy. Handle that pretty well, I think, all things considered. Moving on. Nothing down here. Flynn's Ring. Let me remember what that does. Lowering equip load increases attack, right. So, not terribly useful for me, but for certain builds, pretty dang good. I'll take that. Okay, gotta be careful in here. I can die if I fall incorrectly. Maybe. Actually, I'm not sure now that I think about it. Chloranthy Ring! Increased stamina recovery speed. Hell yeah. Gonna keep that on for basically the whole game. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here for us for the time being, besides the boss, so I'm gonna go back to Firelink. Restock, resupply, etc. Maybe get a couple of levels. Burn that, now we got a Nestus +1, hell yeah. Give the merchant these ashes.
Ah, well. Gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
More embers, some purple moss clumps, those will be useful. This key, need that. Anything else of note? I don't think.
Ashen one.
Alright, let me see
Welcome
if I can
home, husband. Very
get
well
level ups. One level. Sweet.
Farewell, Ashmi.
Is there anything else I want to do? I don't think so. Let's go back to the Dilapidated Bridge again. Free an NPC from their prison. Actually, was this the right way? I no longer know. Let's look at that key we just got. Grave key. Key to the barred door leading from the sewer below the Undead Settlement to a moist grave. The grave, which no longer receives visitors, was once the site of a statue of Velka, goddess of sin, and was believed to pardon wrongdoing and lift curses. Hello, big boy. Hiya! Now I can one-shot the rats. Alright. Gotta be careful down here. I'm fairly certain there are... Did I miss an item? I did. A loincloth. Cool. Pray to statue of Velka. Don't think I need to do that. I think that statue does the Oswald thing of Dark Souls 1, where if you piss off an NPC, you can pray to it to have them forgive you. But I don't plan on pissing off any NPCs. What I do plan on doing is messing up the skeleton. Ow. Thought y'all could ambush me? Think again. Of course, we're not doing as much damage to these things as we could be. Skeletons are more susceptible to blunt than to slashing damage, but this is an early game area, so not too much of a problem. Stop running, please. Thank you. Uh-oh. Hey, bud. Woo! Just hit him with some charged R2s. They won't know what hit him. Moving on. Nothing down that way, fair enough. It's a lot of boys. A lot of boys. Anyone else? Didn't think so. up this ladder, we should find... Yes.
Who is there? Is someone there? Anyone? Oh, please, whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures, they never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me.
Sure.
Ah, yes, there you are. So close, indeed. Then I am not entirely alone just yet. Praise the merciful gods above. Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Karim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then?
You could say that.
I am weak and unfit to tend the flames. But if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead?
I don't see why
Oh,
not.
thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
Cool. We will talk to her at Firelink. Hey, Eygon.
You've gone and rescued her, have you?
Uh-huh.
How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help.
Don't be rude. What a dickhead.
Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I am Eygon, a knight of Karim. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long. What's the matter? My terms are very simple. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
Okay. You have fun with that. Alright, I think that's about everything here besides the boss. I was trying to juke that. I was unsuccessful. Anyway, if I can get back to the bonfire that's over this way, that would be lovely. If I can just remember how to get there from here. Here we go. Everything's worked out fine. Alright, let me put fire bombs on my shortcut. Might be helpful. Alright, boss time. Today's been kind of annoying. I went grocery shopping earlier, and I ended up spending more than I thought I was going to, because I ran out of a bunch of things all at once. No helping that. But, I was planning on visiting, like, a GameStop next to the Walmart I was at, but, it turns out that location closed down while I wasn't looking, so I will have to search elsewhere. Anyway, here's this thing. And a whole mess of dudes. sure you can see by now that the point of this boss fight is to pop all the gross pustules on its body. And I died. I was not paying enough attention to the boss. I was trying to deal with the squad of dudes. That was unfortunate. Not like... Conceptually, it's not the most difficult boss on the planet, but it is kind of annoying. So, we do have that to contend with. I have these fire bombs on my shortcuts to potentially reach difficult to hit pustules, but you can't like lock onto them. You can only lock onto the main body of the boss. So you kind of have to free aim your fire bombs, which is not the simplest thing in the world to do. I wasn't expecting my souls to be left like right there, but that does make sense. Actually, given how this boss works out. You'll see. Also, these dudes like respawn infinitely for the first phase of the fight, so like there's no point in killing all of them. But getting like most of them out of the way is good. Where am I? Okay, buddy. Oh, thank you. God, this thing is so gross. And like, it's supposed to be gross, yes. Just look at it. Like, this is a lot to take in. That pose is really uncomfortable. I was trying to hit a puffle on its elbow, but that didn't quite work out. Well, I'm glad that just knocked me over and didn't damage me. Need some reasons. Alright, back to smacking in its crotch. Ow. There we go. Should be starting phase 2 pretty soon. Yep, here we go. Okay, luckily we're fine, but any enemies that are left to fall down here are less fine. I'm gonna stay topped up, actually. Oh, that's not good. Nah, I want it to fall on me. Nice. Okay, it's almost dead. I can attack its weird, gross arm thing that's sticking out of it. Gotta be careful with that. Oh shit, it's dead. I have people here. Kelef, hello. Decky system, hello. Oh my god, I'm getting raided? What? Hello? Things are happening. What? Whoa! Holy shit! This is the first time I've been raided before. Oh my god, I don't know how to react. Hello. Hi. Hang on. Hello, viewers. I'm Cadenza. My Twitch name is Little Cadenza, but I would just go by Cadenza, but that name was already taken. Hello. I'm a bird on the internet, and I play video games sometimes. We're playing Dark Souls 3. I literally just beat a boss. Hello. Wow, I don't know how to react. I don't have a prepared, like, been raided speech. You went live just to raid me? Kelef, that's so nice. Well, hello. I appreciate it. Let me light this bonfire. This is just like, I'm just doing a normal playthrough of Dark Souls 3. This isn't like a challenge run or anything. I'm just like playing through the game. But if you want to stick around and like watch me, if you want to stick around and watch me like bonk things with a big sword or potentially a big club, you're free to do that, I guess. Wow, I think this is literally the most viewers I've ever had on a stream. I don't know what to say here. I'm extremely flattered, I guess. Thank you. God, I'm flabbergasted in a good way. Flabbergasted in a good way, but wow. Okay, I'm gonna level up a few times.
Welcome home, lads. Very well.
I'm doing a strength build playthrough. I started with the Deprived class, and I'm doing a pure strength build because I've never done that before, and I thought that would be a fun way to play this game. And I can get another level.
Farewell, Ashley.
I have a few soul items lying around, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let me chew on a few of these. Nom 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 nom.
Welcome, husband. Very well.
Okay, I'm trying to get to, hold on. I'm trying to get to 22 strength so that I can use this large club. I'm not quite there yet. Let me see. Okay, I can make things a little quieter. There we go. Let me know if that's, good. Let's see. Oh, I think I might have missed something in that boss room, actually. We need to go back there. Maybe? Let me talk to Ludlith. We should have gotten something from that boss, the transposing kiln, but maybe I just need to... Oh, yeah, okay, we have the transposing kiln. Let me look at that first before I give it to him. An old transposing kiln from Corland, crafted with stitched crystal lizard hide. Give to Ludlith, Lord of Cinder, to conduct soul transposition. This kiln can transpose twisted souls to craft special items with their concentrated essence, deemed forbidden by those unable to make proper use of it, aka this is how we make boss weapons.
Fret not.
Here you go.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice.
Thank you all. I really appreciate it.
Bring to me.
I've been trying to get to Twitch affiliate lately, and I think I'm close actually. I have apparently met all the requirements. I just need to like.
In transposing
I guess I just gotta wait for a confirmation email because like when I check. Usually when I check my creator dashboard, it has like a thing off to the side of like, here are all the things you need to do to reach Twitch affiliate. But like that's not there anymore, so I guess I'm just waiting. And I talked over Ludlith's dialogue. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, let's see here. I can make a Hollow Slayer Greatsword. That requires Dex, so I'm not interested. Demon's Great Axe, that requires Intelligence and Faith, not interested. We can make Vort's Hammer. Sure, let's make Vort's Hammer. It's free, too. Demon's Fist, not interested, I don't think I can make that anymore. Yeah, that requires Vort's soul.
Now.
Let's, look at that weapon I just transposed. Vort's Great Hammer, 30 strength. I've never used this before. It might be good. I don't actually know. This isn't a blind playthrough. I've played through this game a couple of times, but I'm not like a super ultra expert on it or anything like that. Alright, I don't care about this, so I'm just going to eat it. Let's go ahead and sell off all the other soul items I have.
Ashen 1.
That'll get me at least one extra level. Alright, one more and I can use Big Stick. I am... Big Stick is my next goal, I guess. Oh, thank you, Baramoke. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm trying to get there. Once I... God. Once I actually get to affiliate, I need to start working on, like, getting stuff for my stream. Like, having custom emotes and, like, getting alerts set up, and hopefully, maybe, eventually, like, fingers crossed, getting a PNG tuber, but, like, that's not something I can do for free. I guess if you wanna, if anybody is feeling generous out there and you're not like pressed for finances yourself, I do have a coffee page linked on my channel page that you can donate to if you are feeling generous and it won't like harm you to do so. Please think of yourself before reaching out to a random bird on the internet. But all that money, any money that anybody feels like donating here will go towards making this stream better. And I do appreciate it, but anyway...
Oh, hello. You've come at a good time.
Hello, Grey Rat.
It took some prowling, but I finally made a score.
Oh no,
Go
that
on.
sucks. I'm sorry you lost your save, Arky. Alright, his inventory has been updated. Ooh, I could get a Zweihander if I invested a single point into dexterity. I don't know that I want to do that. The whole point of this playthrough is to be as unga bunga as possible. Let me see. Yol, can I draw out my true strength from you? That would be very convenient.
Oh,
I can.
Shall we begin, Bear?
Perfect. This should be the final time I have to do this.
Be safe, our lord. Oh, Peace.
Yeah, the DLCs for Dark Souls 3 are awesome. Usually the DLCs of these Souls games are like the best part of the game. I feel like that's especially true in Bloodborne's case. Alright, slightly lower attack, but I should be able to go upgrade this real quick. I have some spare Titanite shards lying around. Oh, how's my... Oh no, I'm mid-rolling! Oh, that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna have to... I will upgrade this thing still, but I'm gonna have to put a couple more points into Vitality.
Ah, 'tis wasn't he?
Ah, 'tis what? I don't have enough Titanite shards for a +2, but we'll get there.
Pretty big.
Nice, nice. I got the platinum for Bloodborne also. Lady Maria is indeed a very good fight. Alright. Let's see. Any other NPCs I need to talk to? There is a gentleman up here. Do you have anything new to say?
Well, hasn't it been some time? I'm Leonhard, the Ringfinger. Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago.
You sure did.
You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Darkwraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric.
I'm gonna worry about that later.
I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do? You've then killed the dark. He has been a prisoner. I can see it.
Alright, you have fun with that, buddy. Alright, let's go back to the Dilapidated bridge. Gotta press on to the next area. For those of you who are new to the stream, which I wager would be literally most of you, I usually tend to go for about 3 hours, give or take a few minutes. So I don't go like super long. It's just how I like to pace myself for streams. Nice. I guess if I do make affiliate, I could do like a sell of. Uh-oh, I forgot you were here. Go away, please. Ah, I missed. We both missed. This is fine. Ah! Ah! Run away! I don't feel like fighting, y'all. It's been a hot minute, to answer your question. The last time I played this game specifically was like a year-ish ago. I played through the whole game with a friend in co-op, and that was fun. I'm glad you're inconvenienced by this elevator. Actually, I wanted to take this elevator. That's right. Got mixed up a little bit. Last time I played one of these Souls games is, I did a challenge run of Bloodborne a few months ago, where I played through the whole game without leveling up, and starting as the lowest level class. It was really hard! Actually, I should say, I only did the base game, I didn't do the DLC. I tapped out of the DLC very early. And, I played Elden Ring for the first time, like, last year-ish. Alright, this dude's a pain in the ass, but I don't plan on fighting him legit. I am, in fact, gonna cheese him. If you could just follow me back to the elevator, please. Ow. Ow. Huh. Come on, up the stairs. Oh, this is bad. Oh, shit. This is very bad. Woo! This dude does not want to cooperate. Get over here. Now you're on the stairs. Ah. If you can manage to lure him back to the elevator, you can get him to fall down the pit and die. That's what I was trying to do, and usually it's a lot easier than that. But he didn't want to cooperate. That's fine. I can just run back there real quick. That's fine. Yeah, no, it's not trivial to do. And also, Dark Souls 3 is easily the toughest game in the Dark Souls trilogy. And it's not a very close... it's by a pretty wide margin, I'm trying to say. Jesus Christ. Can y'all please chill for 2 seconds? They're not chilling. They're not interested in chilling. God. Should have waited a little longer so the enemies weren't all on the bridge at the same time, I guess. That's fine. I should probably be fully healed for this thing. Yoo-hoo! Follow me over here, please. These things have, like, 0 chill, which is funny to say because they're literally covered in, like, magical frost. But, like, you know what I mean. Don't you do it. Don't you go back to your default position. You better follow me. Come on. Ah! Almost bamboozled me. Get over here. You know you want to. Come on. Launch yourself into the pit. Yeah! And you automatically get his weapon drop. Thank you, Archie, I appreciate it. Second time's the charm. Everything's fine. Things are so fine right now, you have no idea how fine they really are. We are at critical levels of fineness. Okay, next major area. Things here are gross. That's right. Nothing up here. Hiya! Yeah, we're gonna be here for a minute. This place is pretty big. And it has a lot of tough dudes. Again, this game is really hard. Souls novices do not apply. Hiya! Shout out to plunging attacks, by the way. Dropping down on an enemy from above and stabbing them in the face, my beloved. I'll take it, sure. That looked like a pro gamer move, but it kind of just happened on accident. Yeah. Don't fall off the cliff. Okay, good. I was worried about that for a second. Trying to keep my eye out for a certain area here. Maybe it's over here? Yeah, here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. She parried me. Ow! Here's your requisite, crazy swamp lady. You know what? We take those. Take that equipment set. Probably won't wear it. Twin daggers, won't be using those. Why is it so dark over here? I don't know. There should be like a miracle tome somewhere around here. Not that I'm going to use any of miracles, but we can at least give those to Irina. Maybe Crazy Cannibal Lady was holding on to them and I gotta reload. I don't feel like doing that. I'm just gonna keep going. Nice try, buddy, but you can't fool me. Pretending to be asleep. This is not my first rodeo. I'm feeling a little weak right now, not gonna lie. My, feels like my attacks aren't doing as much damage as I would like for them to be. As soon as I can get some more levels in Vitality, and I can avoid mid-rolling with the big club, will be in business. Actually, maybe... Yeah, maybe the tome is down here. Yeah, that seems correct. Here we go. This makes sense. Big boy dogs. Ah! What were you doing? Dark Souls 3 dogs do not mess around. There's the tome. Morin's Ring? I don't remember what that does. Boosts miracles. Useless to me. Cool. Hello. And goodbye. Excuse me? I heard somebody take a swing at me. This is fine. Everything's fine. I'm not outnumbered, you're outnumbered. Oh, the backstab animation does not work while they're transforming. Today I learned. You. You're next, buddy. Okay, weird interaction, but I'll take it. I'll take that free ember, too. Go back this way, make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. No, I think I'm good. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, that's that first area. Not too bad. The next area is a lot worse. Light this bonfire. Hello, NPCs.
Oh, hello. How do you do? I'm Anri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We're well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods.
Lovely travel destination.
Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the Cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
Nice man. Theo, you're not an NPC, you're my friend. Also, hello. Thanks for tuning in. So, fun fact about Anri here. He's actually, like, he's always the opposite gender of your character. So if you're playing as a man, then Anri is a woman, and vice versa. We're playing as a lady, so Anri here is male. It's a neat detail, but it's for an unfortunate kind of heteronormative reason that we'll get into later. Anri here has kind of a complicated quest line. I'll be trying my best to do it. I'm trying to do as many of the NPC quests in this game as I can, but they're kind of like weirdly convoluted in this game, and it's easy to like miss steps. But I'll do my best.
Oh, yes. Horace. He's not very talkative, but don't think ill of him. He is an upstanding, kind-hearted knight. A fine partner for this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago. We are well along the road. Beyond the flooded, we may go the next time we may the flood.
Honestly, yeah, they should bring back gender coffins. Horace here doesn't talk much. He seems nice. They should bring back gender coffins. Honestly, kind of wish gender coffins were a thing in real life. If you elect me president, I will ensure that a gender coffin is in every single household in America. Don't worry about it.
Welcome home, I speak. Very well, that hey.
Alright. No. Vitality.
Farewell, Ami.
We should have a couple new NPCs to talk to. Let me... Do I have the fast roll? Damn it. Gonna need to put some more points into that, I'm sure. Alright, first off.
You're an unkindled, aren't you? I am Sirris of the Sun's
Yeah, this
realm,
quest is... This
former
game's just
servant
like
of the
that, Arky,
divinity.
unfortunately.
Duties we each bear, but one's duty is a solitary affair. I doubt we've much to gain from fraternization. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Blessing of the moon.
I doubt we've much to blessing.
I don't think we can send Grey Rat anywhere else yet. Aha. So now that we've drawn out our true strength enough times, poor Yol here is just dead, and another NPC is here.
Oh, prithee, art thou good Yol's master? I am Yuria of Londor, a close friend of his. Thanks to thee, Yol's soul is redeemed. Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead. Another matter. That a lord art thou not? Bearer of the dark sigil, and our Lord of Hollows. For the time thou remainst our lord, we of Londor shall serve thee. And I, of course, am also thine.
Alright, she kind of absorbed Yol's inventory, and she also has things things for sale of her own. None of which I don't think I'm particularly interested in buying.
That a lord art the bearer of, for the time thou and I, till we meet again, may the dark sigil guide thee.
Alright, this lady is crucial for the Lord of Hollows ending, which is the one I'm going for. Also, since we've died enough times, our face is all gross and we've gone hollow. And we're gonna have to stay that way. If we get the Dark Sigil healed, then this lady's gonna screw off and we can't get that ending anymore. At least until New Game Plus, but anyway.
You
got anything new?
haven't given up yet. Then you're a brasher less than I thought.
I think this is new?
You can make better use of this.
This is new. Thank you.
I don't need it. Not now I've flown the coop.
Aw, poor buddy.
The Undead Legion of Farron is a caravan of undead, sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss. The Legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really. Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
That is a hint towards a future puzzle we're going to be dealing with.
Gaining admission to the league.
But what if I wanna, Theo? What then? I love that this is just called the Halfway Fortress. Incredible. What do you mean? Also, for those of you who are new here, I tend to be pretty game focused when I'm streaming, so I'm not always the most talkative person. I'm not the most talkative streamer on Twitch, so apologies if you're not into that, but I am who I am. These dudes are really annoying because they have reach for days, and they love breaking your guard. I thought for sure that was a backstab. I thought incorrectly. I thought he dropped something. I also thought incorrectly. Alright, this area is a pain in the ass. And the one right afterwards is also a bigger pain in the ass, so enjoy that. Shit. Shit! Let me block! Piss off. Oh my god. Not off to a great start. I for sure dodged that. I disagree. Video game. Whatever. Give me that pike. I'm not even gonna use it. Finally. Nice, another Titanite shard. Alright. We gotta be careful here. In fact, I'm going to equip my alluring skulls, just in case. These horrible things return from Dark Souls 2. Whew. Those guys are very dangerous. You do not want to suffer them to live, if you can help it. Hey, buddy. That's fine. I don't mind if you have trouble pathfinding. That makes things easier for me. Does not open from this side, my beloved. I'll take that. Alright, is it just you, or is there another one in here? I think it's just you. Let me be very quiet, because that is a Black Knight, and Black Knights are extremely dangerous. In fact, I'm just gonna make sure I'm fully healed, just in case. Shit! I don't think I was properly aligned for the backstab anyway, unfortunately. This is fine. Yeah! That is frighteningly little damage. Oof. You gotta respect their range at all times, or they will murder you. Yeah! Charged R2, my beloved. That went very well, actually. That could have gone a lot worse. Ooh. And we got some coal for the blacksmith. Thank you, thank you. I'm pretty okay at video games, sometimes. Only sometimes, though. You should not tune into me, if you expect elite gamer content. You will not find that here. Okay. Do you see that big-ass crab over there? Big-ass crab is a problem, and I do not want to fight him. I've never been good at fighting big-ass crab. They're a damn menace. So I'm just gonna give him a wide berth and avoid him as much as possible, because I do not want to deal with that shit. That is not, in fact, my idea of a good time, and neither is this, but this is easier at least. Parl, hello! Thanks for tuning in. I am currently in the middle of the Road of Sacrifices area in Dark Souls 3. Ugh. There's approximately 2 billion of these assholes here. Not a fan. Nah. Let me throw the skull. Pay me no mind. Okay, he's at least going away. Parl, you're not. Oh, come on. This sucks, and I don't like it. Damn, I sniped that dude. Go away. Wow, 50 whole souls. That's... oh, Jesus. Didn't see the other guy. God, this place is relentless. It's even worse than I remembered. Oh, there's a whole mess of you here, huh? Wait for the cloud to dissipate. That's very poison cloud coated. Yep. Ooh. I guess if you want silly reaction noises, feel free to give me a follow, because I make a lot of those. For more silly bird noises, tune in to twitch.tv/littlecadenza at least twice a week. I can't give you a more consistent schedule than that because of circumstances, but I'm doing my best out here. Great shield. Probably won't use that, but it's one less item for me to pick up. Okay. I think there's a pyromancy tome somewhere in this swamp area, but A, we're not a pyromancer, and B, I really don't want to deal with those crabs. So I'm just gonna give that a miss for the time being. Will I come back here off screen to pick it up? Truly don't know. It's a problem for future me, if it's a problem at all. I keep not getting the backstab. Not the biggest fan of that. Excuse me. Yeah, that might be what I'm thinking about. Definitely something here that I probably don't want to go out of my way to pick up. A bonfire! Thank God. Jesus, refresh my stuff. I'm gonna go back to Firelink and get another level. Get another level, maybe also be able to finally use the club without mid-rolling.
Very well. Then let these souls withdrawn.
Oh, I just barely don't have enough. That's frustrating. Hold on. There we go. Now I have enough.
Very well. Then farewell, Ashen Me.
Alright, let me see here. Kind of. You know what? Good enough for me. Alright, let me... How many Titanite shards do I have? 6? Let me see if this is enough to upgrade my club another notch.
Ah, it wasn't neat.
Ah, 'tis what? Marvelous.
Pretty big.
Still fast roll with a big stick. Ladies and gentlemen, we have access to bonks. We are in Bonk Town. Welcome to Bonk Town, population me. Well, maybe, but that'll be alleviated some as I put more points into Vitality, which I will be doing. I would like to at least get it to the soft cap of 25, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Hey, buddy. Ah! Fear me. Fear the bonks. Okay, I shouldn't get too big for my britches here. But I can't deny that this is really fun. It's so simple, too. It's just bonk. Welcome, hello everyone, welcome to my Dark Souls 3 bonk % speedrun, where I will be going through the game and giving as many bonks as possible. Big bonk! Big bonk! Ha 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 ha! Whoa, she's got such big bonkers. Have you seen the bonkers on that lady? They're so big. Those bonkers should be illegal. Having said all that, I'm still not fighting the crabs. You couldn't pay me to fight the crabs. Actually, you probably could. If you would like to pay me to fight the crabs, I have a coffee page linked down below. Only joking. That. Wanted to go back over here. Remember your ABCs. Always be plugging. Yeah, hey, sorcerer buddy, if you wanna... Nice. Remember your other ABCs. Always be bonking. I mean, yes, you are correct, Calx Dragon. The the crabs are bonkable, but consider this. They're also really annoying. And I don't like fighting things that are really annoying if I can avoid it. And I can avoid it in this case. I love that the shockwave of hitting the first guy woke up the second guy. That's pretty funny. Having a normal one here in Lothric. Thought you could pull a fast one on me. Think again. Wait, hold on. This is actually so much fun. And the poise. Oh, I got poise. Shout out to actually having poise on a character. I almost never have poise. Right. There's a troublesome triple NPC invasion over here. Speaking of invasions, this area is like a really popular PvP place still, actually. People set up like fight clubs and stuff here still. Ask me how I know this. I got like pulled into one once on accident. Well, they did it on purpose. I got pulled into it on accident. Ah! Excuse you. Is there anything in here? Yes. A ring of sacrifice, thank you. If you want to step to me, feel free to, buddy. It's not going to work out for you, but you can. Alright, there should be an NPC somewhere around here. I just gotta remember how to get to him. That leads to the boss of this place, and I'm not ready for that yet. I want to take that on with full supplies. Oh, no, I'm back in here. Okay. I know for a fact there's an NPC around here somewhere. I just gotta remember how to get to him. I think he's up there, actually. But I don't think we can get to him from here. So, I gotta turn back around. Did I ever go up these stairs? I don't think I did, actually. Oh, they're shooting at me from down there. That's... I should probably kill these dudes so they don't attack the NPC. Or, like, follow me up here. Thank you for the Estus recharge. Yeah. I should really kill the wizard. You need to stop that shit. Pronto. Okay. Now I can go back upstairs. And talk to the guy. Very rude of them to not just let me talk to the guy, to be honest, but whatever. Hello.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors.
Well, yeah, you're in the middle of damn nowhere.
What do you want? This is my study that you've happened upon. If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing. Very well. Indeed, I am a sorcerer, with plenty to share. However, what champion demands service without recompense? Clearly, you're not that sort of woman. So you will make me a promise that in exchange for my teaching, you will bring me knowledge in the form of scrolls detailing sorcery's secrets. Well, can you assure me of this?
Yeah, sure.
Very well. You're no fool. I take it you understand the weight of a promise. I am Orbeck, of Vinheim, unkindled one. I shall teach you sorceries. We will learn together. It shall be like our very own school.
Cool. See ya. On the one hand, I didn't have to do that. But on the other hand, I did have to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, he'll be our sorcery vendor. Not that I'll be making use of that particular purpose very much. Listen. Listen. Do I want to do this? I can give it the old college try, I guess. Okay, I'm mostly full on Estus, let's go. Crystal Sage time. Alright, our damage is pretty respectable. And phase 1 here isn't too terribly difficult. As soon as I can find the dang dude. It's phase 2 that's the real problem, obviously. Nice, 2 cycles and he's already at half health, basically. Where'd you go? There you go. There you go. There you are. Okay, here's where things get serious. I'm gonna top up. Clones will spit out blue colored magic at us, and the real one will use purple magic. Of course, the clones can only take like a single attack. Okay, that actually wasn't hard at all. Get dunked on, loser. Crystal Sage could not withstand the power of big bonks. Bonked him real good. I feel like maybe I partially got lucky there, but you know what? I'll take it. I wasn't expecting the first try of that boss, I'm gonna be honest. I'll take it though. I will also take a level.
Welcome. Very well.
More equip load.
Farewell, Ashley.
Ah! Can I buy Titanite shards yet? No.
Ashen.
Do I have enough to upgrade the club?
It wasn't neat.
I don't. I need 4 more. That's fine. Oh, I have an Estus shard.
Tis what?
And I have some coal.
Oh, my. This coal is from the Undead Legion, used to forge the weapons of Farron's Abyss Watchers. A fine prize. I'm honored to be endued with it. Now I'll be equipped to infuse special gems. Praise the gods, eh? Time to put this brawn to use.
Oh yeah, the spookiest undead coal.
I don't. Tis what?
Let me see what my options are here. Heavy weapon. So heavy is like for pure strength, right? I feel like I would want that eventually for bigger bonks. And that's for dexterity. That's a quality weapon. Raw is just like better damage, but you lose scaling entirely, which doesn't really work out in the long run. Crystal scales with intelligence.
What?
Let me do some quick math here. On a phone calculator. Shut up. So right now our damage is at 247, but if we were to do in fusion, it would be at 268, which is a better increase, which is like a slight increase. So honestly, I'm gonna do it. And if I don't like it, I can undo it later with a Shriving Stone. So now we have a heavy large club.
Pretty be careful.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's see if I can make any fun boss weapons with this thing. Probably not for our build.
Aha, that so.
Crystal Hail. Crystal Sage's Rapier. That's a dex if I've ever seen one. So no, I'll just hold on to it to eat later.
Now.
Cool, cool. Sirris is gone. Let me check her questline real quick. Okay. We're good. I don't have to worry about her for a little bit. I will go that way later. There's more stuff around here I want to look at. Ugh. Just stretching. I don't have a stretch redeem, so I gotta remember to do it myself. Ugh. Okay. Alright, I gotta deal with these NPC invasions. Or these NPCs. Hey, hello. Ow. Ow. That still works. Beautiful. A great club, you say? I'm interested in this. Holy shit, 28 strength? Are you serious? Oh man. Alright. We are on a quest for ever bigger bonks. I think there's still a few things around here that I can loot. So I will do that real quick. Oh. I gotta get to that from up there. That's irksome. I'll worry about that later. Ooh. Some homeward bones. Don't mind if I do. This is the other side of where that Black Knight was. That was guarding the Farron coal. Duly noted. I don't think I really want to go all the way over there just to get that one thing, so I'm just gonna continue on, I think. Whee! Okay. This area. If you thought the road to sacrifice was a pain in the ass, this is a pain in the ass. Actually, it goes right past being a pain in the ass to being a pain in the dick. And I don't have any purple moss clumps, so it's going to be even worse. Cool. Time to just look around. I'll take that Titanite shard, though. Alright, there's a lot of stuff here. So even with me being as thorough as possible, I'm bound to miss a couple of things. But I will try my best not to. Also, it is very easy to get lost here, as I'm sure you can imagine. Oh good, some purple moss clumps. I will put those on, but I won't dip into them right away. Because I've only got 3 of them, and this place is huge. Thank you for the pyromancy. I think Iron Flesh increases your defense at the cost of making you move slower? Maybe this slow, even. Alright. Gotta be careful, there were basilisks here. Lots of them. And true to form from earlier other Souls games, that will insta-kill you if it builds up enough. This is maybe not ideal. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, get out of the cloud. Okay, I'm moving faster. I'm out of the designated slow zone. This should make this a little easier. Oof! Goodness. Hate these things. They're the worst. They're consistently the worst. Get out of here. Get out of there! I'm fairly certain I saw at least 4 of them around here. Trying to keep an eye out as best I can while I'm trudging through this stupid swamp. Who else up trudging through a stupid swamp on a Tuesday? Aha! Shit! Get... No, 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 no! Oh, okay. That was almost very bad. I saw another one over here. At least I can stagger them pretty easily. I'll take what little solace I can get from that. That's a dead end. I love dead ends. I love going the long way around on a poison swamp. It's my favorite thing. Give. Shout out to being constantly poisoned. Incredible gameplay. You can only get it here, folks. Oh good, I got invaded by an NPC. This is the perfect time for that. Where the... God, this is really bad. Damn it! That was a really rough situation. I'm not sure how much better I could have handled that, to be honest. And that was a lot of souls to lose at this point in the game. And I gotta go all the way back there to get... Oh, maybe I can take the long way around. I don't want to go back there immediately. That area sucked. I mean, this whole area kind of sucks, but you know what I mean. Ooh, an Estus shard, thank you. And a Titanite shard. Prism stones. That might actually be kind of useful to mark where I've been. Maybe. Was there something on this island? No. I know there's like a group of slug creatures like guarding a ladder here, but that might be on the other side. Oh. Gee, I wonder what you're guarding. A stone parma. That is a shield? Fairly certain it's a shield. Yeah, Darkwraith. Well, I tried to backstab him. Again. Ah, no! Go away, please. God. Give me your eye orb. I have 13 of these. I would like more health to work with while I'm in this area. Ooh, more coal. Must have been guarding that. Alright. What else can I find? I know there are also some like really, really big enemies here that I don't want to mess with. Oh. Hello, sir. You did. No, really? Well, thanks for chain grabbing me, you dickhead. That wasn't very cash money of him to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Maybe that's a controversial take, but that wasn't very cash money of him. Actually, I'm gonna go back to Firelink real quick. Upgrade my Estus. Give Anri the coal. Have slightly better resources to take this place on with. Okie doke.
That is what...
There we go.
Well, well. What's the Undead Legion doing with a coal such as this?
I couldn't tell you, bud.
One of the Crystal Sages had sided with Farron's Abyss Watchers. I suppose it must be true. You should know, this coal is imbued with magic. First one I've ever seen. Hardly a surprise, is it? I've never been one for books or wise men.
I do find myself wondering like, because it wasn't common for FromSoft to like actually animate their NPCs like talking. They would usually just like either not bother with it at all, or do the Andre thing of just like have them vaguely flapping their mouths so it looks like they're talking. I wonder what made them prioritize like Andre and not somebody like a Firekeeper. It's interesting.
Pradeep, I go.
I wonder what made them make that particular decision. Not that I like disagree with it or anything. It's just funny to think about. You're so right. You're so right, Parl. How could I ever have doubted the raw charisma of Andre the Blacksmith? Impromptu poll. Would you go out on a date with Andre the Blacksmith? Yes or no? Type 1 in chat if you would go out on a date with Andre. Type 3 if you would go out on a second date with Andre. That's the real test. Alright. Alright, so I think I'm getting a better idea of Parl's type. God, the bonks are fun. Okay. Here's part of the puzzle here. We have to put out these 3 torches to light the way to the boss. Hopefully I can do that this stream, but again, this is a big area and it's easy to get lost. That's 1. And it looks like there's another sort of vaguely to the north of us. More stretching, don't mind me. Alright, and if you look closely at the mural here... Let me actually put my torch back on so I can better illustrate it. This is a mural representing the Bed of Chaos and the Witch of Izalith, I believe, from Dark Souls 1. We'll see more of those murals as we light the other torches. Isn't that neat? This game loves to reference Dark Souls 1 and also mostly pretend that Dark Souls 2 didn't happen. Outside of like certain equipment sets, Dark Souls 2 basically doesn't come up, which is saddening to me specifically because I'm one of the few sickos who actually likes that game. It's particularly frustrating story-wise due to a certain NPC, but I'll get into that later. That is very true. There is a pretty big callback in the DLC for this game to Dark Souls 2. We'll get to that like way later. I'm not too fussed about it right now. That's a problem for future cadenza. Getting through this daggum swamp is a problem for current me, however. And it's not a problem I'm very fond of. Yoink! More purple moss clumps. And I see items over there, so I guess we'll be heading that way. A greatsword. Wow, what a great sword. Yeah, just barely escaped the one shot. Alright. I see how it is, video game. Can she see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I would, unsolicited advice with cadenza time, I would not recommend eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch, because cereal already kind of isn't good for you, but like, on the sliding scale in terms of cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch strikes me as one of the... No, god damn it, not again. Let go. Alright, let me get back to my point later. I gotta deal with this shithead first. Thank you for the Titanite shard. God, he loves that stupid grab attack, doesn't he? Okay, as I was saying, he interrupted my very important point about cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is like largely sugar, so maybe avoid that one. I haven't eaten cereal in a number of years. I think I last had cereal in like college, and that was a long time ago at this point. Anyway, here's the next fire. Also, if you don't know this information already, you might be interested to look up the reasons why John Harvey Kellogg started his cereal company. They're hilarious. Anyway, moving on. I would love to get to this bonfire without dying. Whew. Shout out to accurate hitboxes. Joke's on you, idiot. I'm already poisoned. You can't poison me any further. Poison doesn't stack in this game. You can be poisoned and toxic, which are two separate things, but I can't be, like, multi-poisoned. Hallelujah. It's hard to overcome the sense of relief, or it's hard to top the sense of relief that you get from finding a new bonfire. It's like, it's pretty up there in terms of things that feel good in these games. There's the boss area, but we've still only lit 2 of the 3 fires. Yes, yes. Kind of getting flashbacks to the place where you find the large sword of moonlight in Demon Souls. That was also guarded by a large number of snails, or slugs. I promise I know the difference. I know they're technically the same creature. Listen, I'm a bird, I'm not a biologist. Right, those big boys. I don't want to deal with them. What I do want to do is go over here, because I saw some more items this way. Yeah! Thank you for the Estus refill. I appreciate it. No. No. Alright. And of course the crab isn't impeded at all by the swamp. Why would he be? That would only be mildly fair. That was a well-timed dodge on my part. That was a poorly timed dodge on my part. Thankfully, we have our giant friend here to help us, since he has this tree to aim at. Get him, buddy! Yeah, teamwork! Thank you, friend. I can just imagine him saying, "I help anytime." You sure do, buddy. That actually worked out pretty well for me. I'm down a couple Estus chugs, but I'm also down having to worry about a crab. And sometimes that's the most important thing of all. Hello. Yeah. Sometimes the references to Dark Souls 1 of this game are funny. Like, hey, here's a really popular meme enemy that you liked. They're dead now. Are you happy? That happens kind of a lot in this game, actually. It's like, hey, here's this thing you liked from the first game, but it's dead or ruined now or gross. Isn't that fun? Don't you like this? Isn't this what you wanted? It's almost spiteful in a way. Not literally. Game designers don't do things out of spite. That would be stupid, but it is funny. Where the hell am I? I don't know. I do know that this shithead has got to go. Have I been up here? I don't know that I have. I don't think I've been up here. Stop blocking. Gotta get this thing upgraded. Oh, no, I have been here. Cool. This was the first one I put out. Nice. I love being lost. I love timing attacks well. That was pretty nice. Shout out to being kind of okay at video games. Jeez. I don't know where the hell the third thing is. And, like, I can't put it off. I have to find it. And that would mean I've been up here, too. Let me just confirm that. Yep. Did you just throw shit at me? So rude. Oh, I forgot to point out. This is a mural of Nito, Lord of the Dead. Isn't that neat? Check the skyline. Why have I literally never thought of doing that in all of my time playing this game? Why have I literally never thought to do that? I mean, I can't really see anything up here because of the trees. Ah. Alright, let me park my ass at the bonfire. Recharge myself. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little less enamored with your advice right now, buddy. It's kind of hard to see, to check the skyline when it's covered by trees and smoke. and really tall buildings. Ah, there's items over there that I haven't looted. And there's the ladder I was looking for. Let me grab these things first. I'm actually just gonna give that one a miss. I don't like fighting those things. They're hard to kill. Let's go over here and get this, and then we will investigate the ladder. Chug some free Estus soup. I love that that's a thing in this game. just some free soup. Okay. Settle down. Don't get too big for your britches now. Enjoy that southernism that only I seem to say. Okay. I do want to come up here. There's some good stuff up here. Also, you can make your own Snake Eater jokes. I'm not going to. I should sell some of that stuff. We can join the old Wolves of Farron Covenant here if we want. There's evidence to suggest that this model here was repurposed from what was maybe an earlier version of the boss fight against the Abyss Watchers, if you're familiar with that. There's a Zuli the Witch video on it you can look up if you're interested. But what I'm interested in is finding an illusory wall that should be somewhere around here. Hold on. Gotta kill this dude first. Thank you. Nice. There it is. Dream Chaser's Ashes. Alright, let me just circle around here, make sure there's not anything else I'm missing. Doesn't seem to be. Perfect. Alright, I need to regroup a Firelink. Maybe get a level, upgrade my stuff. Oh, you're right, it would be much easier to see the fire from up there. That is a good point, Parl, thank you.
Welcome, husband. Very well. Let these souls withdrawn from their.
Alright, I think I want to get my vitality to 20, and then get my vigor to 20, and then my endurance to 20, and then start pumping strength.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Let's have a look at those ashes that I just picked up. Umbral Ash of one who dreamt of joining the Undead Legion. With this, the Shrine Handmaid will prepare new items. In the end, the Dream Chasers who wandered aimlessly in the rotted forest found a sense of fulfillment.
Ah! Ashen One, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught.
Okay, well, you don't have to say it like that.
Stuff? Tell me for the sport. Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity.
It's so rude.
It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
Oh, thank you for this ash, I guess, but you really shouldn't have given it to me. It's pretty dog shit, actually. I don't even know why you bothered. Get this shit out of my sight. Like, okay. Thanks, lady. let's get rid of some of these items, these weapons that I'm not going to use. I might use that. Probably won't use this because it requires dex. Just making my inventory a little less cluttered. Giving myself some souls in the process. I'll worry about armor and stuff later.
Ashen one.
Do you even want them? Alright, can I upgrade my club?
It wasn't he?
I can. Dun da da da. Okay, now I need large shards to upgrade it anymore. Duly noted.
Pretty.
Alright, now we got a +3 bonkin' stick. A +3 heavy bonkin' stick. Do I have any soft soul items to squeeze another level out? Alright, here we go.
Welcome us. Very well then.
Alright, 20 vitality.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Marvelous. Let's go back to the old Wolf of Farron bonfire. There's some stuff around here in this area that we can loot. Y'all know how much I love looting shit. Well, maybe you don't. In case you don't, I do enjoy looting shit. It's pretty fun. Otherwise I wouldn't do it. Although, having said that, I try to avoid playing games like Diablo and such, not because I don't like them, but because I will, like, binge play them and hurt my hands from clicking so much. Like, I played Titan Quest, which is basically Greek mythology flavor. Oh, god damn it. A few years ago I played Titan Quest and some of its expansions, and that's basically like Greek mythology flavored Diablo, and it's pretty fun for what it is. But also I binged it, and my hands were cramping for quite a while afterwards, because you have to do so much clicking in that game. But anyway, that's what I wanted to do. Let's see what else we can bonk, shall we? Hold on. There. Figure we might at least get some extra stamina regen. There are a couple of lizards over here. Starting with you. I very nearly one-shot that thing. Damn it. Not quite, though. Nice. Got both of them. Also, hello, large dead dragon. Speaking of, Dragon Crest Shield. That increases fire resistance, I think? And that is another lizard. I had forgotten there were like 3 of them in this area. Huh. This is fine. See? Everything's fine. Oh, you. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Settle down, y'all. What did I just say about settling down? That was annoying. More annoying than it should have been. But I'm not dead. So I got that going for me. Shout out to not being dead. Yet. I don't know if y'all were able to hear that, but it sounded like somebody just passed through my neighborhood on a dirt bike. That is, Oh! That very nearly killed me. Anyway, not terribly important, but just thought you might want to be aware. What is your weapon? Didn't mean to do that. Right, war cry. Makes sense. Alright, let's go kill us a stray demon. The calcified looking stray demon. Not off to a great start. Can you let me get closer to you? Shit. This dude's embarrassing me. Alright. I'm locking in. I'm locking. No! I love that I died immediately after I said that. Jesus. Not my proudest moment. Oh, hold on. I literally just noticed a spam bot. Let me go ahead and ban you real quick. There we go. Locked in too close to the sun, sure. Let's go with that. Okay. I'm gonna try this again, and I'm gonna get it this time. And I'm not going to be embarrassed by what should be a relatively easy enemy. And a very easy to avoid attack. Ow! This dang tail whip. Woo! Woo! That was your fatal mistake, nerd. That's how you do it. Huh, okay. Now let's see here. Where... Can't really make out any details of the swamp from this angle. Let's go back down. Not like that. I promise I'm better at video games than this. That wasn't on purpose. Oh, wah, wah, wah. Let me ride back up the elevator to get my goddamn souls. Jesus. incredible gameplay from yours truly. Alright. Let me see if I can see the final fire from up here. Not so far. I see several, like, smaller fires, but not... I should be looking for those. I'm stupid. Ah, it's over there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I've never thought to do that. Thank you for that bit of advice, Parl. Okay. Let me find the ladder back down. So I should just be able to go down the ladder and then straight that way. I didn't need to kill those things. It was the principle of the matter. Alright, so if I go this way, directly towards the big boy that I'm trying to avoid. Lovely. Let me go over to this corner and grab this. If I see an item, I might as well grab it, you know? The Nameless Knight set. I'm gonna look at all the armor sets that I picked up after stream. Uh-oh. Thank you for the Titanite shards. I really must be going now. Duh. I'm gonna need you to chill, my dude. Light the thing. That... Okay, we have the way to the boss. I'm not going to fight the boss yet. I want to do some other things. But I don't have to worry about this later. That's the important bit. Something tells me that enemy's aggro is not going to be reset once this cutscene ends. I was right! Also, I can't really look at it right now, but that mural on the fire was referencing the Four Kings. So the only person without a dedicated fire mural from the first game is Seath, which is an interesting omission. Honestly, I'm not sure what that means as far as the lore goes. I'm not like a lore expert or anything. It's not like I don't play these games for the lore, but I'm not necessarily the one you should go to when you're trying to put things together, you know what I mean? Some repair powder. Oh, and this. Not a mimic. Gotcha. We found the rest of Dusk's equipment set. Yeah. Ooh. Very nearly died. Trying to be very cognizant of those clouds of petrification dust, or curse dust, whatever. I don't quite remember how to get up there to get those items. think this is where I got invaded by Hazel. Yep, it sure is. I'm not dealing with you. I learned my lesson. I don't give 2/10 of a shit about you, my dude. I'm just gonna homeward bone. I'm just gonna do this. I can't because I've been invaded. Cool. Love that for me. This is not, ow, an ideal situation for me to be in. I'm gonna be real with y'all. If Hazel could just, like, de-aggro themselves and return back to where they came from, that would be just swell for me, personally. I don't want to be here. Stop following me, please. God, people complain about the aggro ranges of Dark Souls 2 enemies. The ones in this game are pretty brutal. Let me leave! This sucks. I don't like this. I don't want to be here. Just let me leave, game. I understand why you couldn't use a homeward bone if you're, like, playing online, but I'm not playing online. That whole system shouldn't apply to NPC invasions. Nah, again, get off of me. No, fuck off! God, come on. There goes all those souls. Gosh, I love the Farron Keep, she said sarcastically. It is hot in my room for some reason. Unrelated to everything that's going on, and I'm all the way back up here. I think that's close to where my souls were? Question mark? God, I don't know where the hell they were. Might as well just write them off. Much as I hate doing that, alright. I'm not gonna use another Ember, we're leaving Swamp Hell. There should be another bonfire up here, which is why I'm going this way. I would like to get that before I go do other things. Okay, that's just rude. This is not ideal. Not ideal for a number of reasons. Okay, that was a little messy, but I'm still alive. Go this way. Yeah, there's the bonfire. Perfect. I'm fairly certain there's another Black Knight around here. So I want to be careful of that. Really? That didn't kill you? Fair enough, I guess. Big bonk. That didn't do as much as I was hoping for. It's gonna be real. Ow. I can at least stagger them fairly reliably. Nice. Alright. Thank you for the spell I will never use, and the shortcut I will also never use. that one's just silly. I got a fair amount of souls from that, actually. Oh, that's how I get these. Right. Atonement. That is a miracle, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to deal with this. I don't. Get me to the last bonfire. I will put up with the loading screen if I don't have to put up with basilisks and that stupid swamp again. If I missed anything in there, I'm just writing it off. I don't care. I don't want to have to deal with them more than once in a given playthrough, you know? Okay. Before I move on, there's a few items I want to pick up over here, so I don't have to deal with it again. We can just focus on, like, getting to the boss, you know? Ow! Not how I wanted this to go down. Okay, let me try that again. Ideally, if you wait long enough, then the Darkwraiths and the horrible swamp dudes whose names I don't remember, they'll fight each other. And I'd rather that happen. Obviously, once I'm actually, like, here to fight the boss, I'll just run past everybody, but... Dude, whatever. They keep avoiding my backstabs. Get dunked on. Please and thank you. Yeah, see, they're fighting each other. And the Darkwraith is holding his own. Holding his own a little too well. That's fine. You do that. You do that, buddy. Play smarter, not harder. Am I? Whoa! He dropped some of his armor. Nice. Nothing else over here. Okie doke. Just being thorough. Henry David Thoreau. Haven't thought about him since college. And that's the end of that particular tangent. Quality insight here on twitch.tv/Little Cadenza. I try not to be terribly self-deprecating because you can, like, internalize that stuff in a negative way, but also I do have a tendency to say dumb shit sometimes. I will freely admit that. Thank you for standing up so I can backstab you. Alright. Get this door open. Parl, I thought you were a physicist. Do you have 2 jobs? No wonder you're so rich. Man, honestly, if I could get paid to say dumb shit, not like offensive or hurtful dumb shit, but just like, you know, stupid dumb shit, that would be very helpful. My life would be a lot easier. Wow, damn, I know your secret now. Hello again, Sirris.
Hello again. I have since heard a great deal about you. For one, that you are most gentle of heart.
Uh-huh.
I, too, am bound by duty, but can offer you my side.
The face of one most gentle of heart.
I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers.
I'm so gentle of heart, y'all.
If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Thank you.
If you should require blessing, welcome, husband. Very well, then.
Alright, I could use some more health.
Farewell, Ashley.
Shh, I think I picked up a large Titanite shard on one of my excursions. Yeah. Perfect.
Pretty like that.
Anything new for me here?
And in one piece. You can keep the house.
Okay, we can't send him off
Goodbye.
yet. Let's go back to the Crystal Sage bonfire area and progress forward in that direction. We will we'll get to the next major area that I'm not going to be doing on this stream. I'll save that for next time. Aha, I knew there was another lizard here. What? What the hell died off screen? I guess another lizard? Fair enough, I suppose. I won't complain about it, but I will be confused about it. Alright, I didn't know there was another evangelist here, and another 2 of these boys. Get dunked on. Thank you. Ah, the poise, it's so sexy. Let me, sneak up on this here evangelist. Get back bonked. Ugh. I'm starting to think the club is pretty good, y'all. It is slow, but it packs a punch. There's bonfire right here, which is good because this area is kind of annoying. Ah, yeah. I do remember there being a couple of NPCs here. Ow! Whew. I'll take that. Later, nerd. Didn't even have the courtesy to drop anything. How dare he? Oh, I can probably take this off, but I should put my torches back on for this upcoming area. Torches? Torch. I have one torch. You only need one. Ooh, Paladin's Ashes. Don't mind if I do. I think this dude is another unique NPC. So I'll kill him and then rest back at the bonfire again. You can't outbonk me. Don't even try. Later, nerd. I don't even have to rest. You also don't... Oh, never mind. You do have the common courtesy to drop something. Okay. I remember this section as being pretty annoying. There are dogs and archers. Soon, sure enough. At least I can one-shot the dogs. That's pretty nice. Huh. Oh, that would have been so cool if I had intercepted that dog. Twas not to be. Alright. Calm down. God, there are so many dogs here. Even more than I remembered. Ugh. Doesn't really seem to be much in this area either. Just a lot of enemies in a relatively cramped space. People give Dark Souls 2 shit for that, but not this game. Alright, those dudes will blow themselves up on you if you let them, so... You know, don't do that. Take that. Just wanted to grab that Estus shard first. I knew it was there. Before we go into the big, obvious building. As opposed to the small, hidden building, I guess.
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own, please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel. And the ash to kindle flame.
Right. We'll deal with him later. I'm fairly certain that talking to him, like at all, will warp me to the first DLC, and I don't want to do that right now. What I do want to do is head back to Firelink. Need to give away these Paladin's Ashes to the merchant. Umbral Ash of a worn-out paladin who sought the Cathedral of the Deep. This paladin paid quite a price for his headstrong justice.
Ah, gracious Passing fine ash thou'st given.
Oh, so you like this one, but not the last one I gave you.
Let this ash bestow nourishment.
I see how it is, lady.
I only hope these new wares content thee.
Let's see, what more do you have for sale? Blooming purple, that'll cure toxic. I want this key. That'll be part of that'll eventually help us along with Siegward's quest. So I guess I'll be saving my souls for a little while. 20k is kind of steep for the moment. Boosts damage absorption when HP is full, so more defense, but only on the first hit. Ah, we can buy unlimited Titanite shards now. Let's go.
Ashen one.
Speaking of giving things to people, I've got to give things to people. I have books and such. I'm not.
Oh, you're back then.
That's burning a hole in my pocket.
Again. I'm Orbeck of Vinheim, here to teach you sorceries. Let us begin with the basics. The ideal sorcerer bears the twin faces of the dragon. You could at least act as if you're paying attention.
Huh? Sorry, what?
Oh my. This is stupendous. And the Undead Legion of Farron possesses sorceries quite unknown. Thank you for upholding your end of the bargain. I doubt I ever would have made this discovery alone. Now, let us unravel the thing, so you may put these new sorceries to use.
I will not be doing this.
Oh my.
But you can have the scrolls at least.
Well, this is very unusual. It's from Ulasil, an ancient land of golden sorceries. Not even the Dragon School possesses such a long-lost scroll. What would the Xanthus scholars say with their ridiculous headwear? They would simply slaver over this find. It is folly to claim lives recklessly, friend. Do not be tempted.
Wasn't gonna be.
No matter the victim's stature, every killing has a consequence.
Me playing
Even
Undertale.
as I bloodied my hands, I never realized this simple truth. There I was, the very definition of a fool.
I should probably play Undertale at some point, huh?
I don't mean to seem overbearing, but have you forgotten? In exchange for my sorceries, you are to bring me knowledge in the form of scrolls detailing the secrets of sorcery. I hope you're not one to break a promise. Come again.
Right. See you later, bud. Let me give some tomes to Irina over here.
Oh, Champion of Ash. Welcome back.
Hello.
I was not meant to be a firekeeper, but I am honored to serve you beside the bonfire. The gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them and with you. I am yours now. Your wish is my command.
Cool.
Oh,
here you go.
You've brought me a Braille Divine Tome. Now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have. You know, in my home of Karim, I was a nun. I would be pleased to share the tales of miracles with you. Although, to be honest, I only know a few. But if I had a divine tome, I could tell you many tales and more. Oh, only I cannot see. Terribly sorry, but you'll have to find me a divine tome in Braille. You know, in Upward. Have a pleasant journey, Champion of Ash. I pray for your safety.
Thank you. Let's see, do I have the lift chamber key? I do. Let's go take care of this. I don't remember exactly where it is, but we can go unlock a door back at the High Wall of Lothric to continue an NPC quest line, and I don't really have enough time to do much else today, so I guess we'll finish out doing this and then maybe make a little bit of progress in the Cathedral. Kind of a random way to end stream, but you know. It's fine. It's probably fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Things are so fine. I just gotta remember where that door is. I think it's down here. Oh, I thought for sure that would have one-shot you. That's fine. I've got quite a trail of dudes on behind me. Go away. No, this leads to Grey Rat. This isn't the door I'm thinking of. Does anyone remember where that door is? There's like a locked door somewhere around here that'll lead to an elevator that you can take to go fight a Darkwraith, which is what I'm trying to do, but I don't remember where the hell that is the problem. Oh, is it that door? It might be that door. It might literally be that door. It is! Never mind. Backseating not needed. I'm great at video games. Except when I'm not. Which is frequently. Kind of spooky. I guess you're meant to come down here earlier. But we've already fought several Darkwraiths at this point. Yeah, goodbye. Head back to Firelink. I'm glad you could do that directly with these homeward bones. Very convenient. Oh, Crestfallen guy isn't here.
Aha, you found a proper red eye.
Uh-huh.
Brilliant. I knew you were a dangerous woman.
Was it the big club that gave it away?
Now invade and pillage all you like. And if you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a finger. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep. Now invade and come on.
We're not going to be doing that right now. This dude and Sirris's quest lines are like incompatible, so if I were to progress too far with this guy, then Sirris would be pissed at me and we couldn't do her quest anymore. So I'm just gonna ignore him for the time being until we're done with Sirris. You see what I mean about Dark Souls 3 quest lines being like convoluted and easy to screw up. I guess for the last 10 minutes or so we can go back to the Cathedral of the Deep and at least clear out the opening area so I don't have to worry about that for next time. That strikes me as kind of a good idea. Maybe, a little bit. A tad, a touch.
Merciful goddess.
Yeah, that's great, buddy. Grab that, never gonna use it. Let me just make sure. Yep. So many one-way doors in these games. Right, gotta go back out here. I know what I'm doing sometimes. Not today, buddy. Let me check something. Okay, not yet. Getting a little ahead of myself, gotcha. That well will be important, just not right now. jumping the gun slightly. This area is a little problematic, because these dudes, ow, they spawn infinitely, so there's no point in fighting them. Unless they're directly in my way, I guess. And they give jack shit in terms of souls. Bonk. Yeah, there's something over here. Just killing all these dudes beforehand to pick up those items. Being safe. Because a whole bunch more of them will pop up. Don't think I'm not wise to your tricks, Dark Souls 3, because I am. Excuse me? Out of the way, fellas. I have no quarrel with thee. Is there anything over here? Or am I, going this way for no reason? Going this way for no reason! Give it up for going this way for no reason, everybody. Shout out to being silly. Those dudes, in addition to looking horrible, they're also quite dangerous. They can inflict bleed on you, and the bleed buildup, like, doesn't stop unless you get rid of it with a fire source, which is why I have a torch out. Or, which is why I have a torch equipped, I should say. Also, these ladies. Actually, I'm not sure if they're ladies, but they are deadly. Get bonked. I can 3-shot them with the bonk stick. Love that for me. What a beautiful, wondrous thing this bonk stick is. God, I love bonks. And our friend the Giant is helping us out here. Isn't that nice of him? I help anytime. You sure do, pal. That man just got. Jesus. Ooh, an undead bone shard. Thank you. Alright. Moving right along. Ooh, Estus refill, thank you. I thought there was something over here. I have more of this game in my head than I thought I did. I've only played through it like twice, fully anyway, but I'm remembering more than I thought I would. Which, not gonna complain about that. Shortcut ladder. Whee! There's nothing quite like the simple joy of sliding down a really long ladder. I'm gonna need you to cooperate, please. God, these things are gross. There's nothing even over here. That was a dead end. Don't love that, but I do love bonking dudes. Alright, let's take this guy a little more seriously, how about? Ow! She said, immediately getting hit. Twice. Right, they don't like fire. It makes them freak out. I remember that now. That should make them a lot easier to deal with, actually. Ow! Yeah, there we go. That's the ticket. Perfect. Hot tip if you're ever playing this game for yourself. These things hate fire. Cannot stand it. We're still finding normal Titanite shards. The game doesn't expect us to be higher than +3 right now, I suspect. Which means I don't have to worry about it. Get back here, please. Yeah. More twinkling Titanite. I will take that. Just go over here, make sure I'm not missing anything. I would have missed this. Free shard. Never say no to free shards. I did see a thing up there. There's gotta be a way to get up there from here, right? Yes, over this way. Perfect. Alright, let me heal up. Buff myself. Get dunked on. I love the bonks. I cannot get enough of the bonks. Didn't quite have my club out, or my torch out. There we go. Ooh, poison bite ring. That'll be helpful. Okay. Could have sworn there was like a doorway somewhere near here that I could open back up to get back to the main room of the church. Am I misremembering that? Was that somewhere else? I don't recall. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anywhere around here. That's fine. We're at stream time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and oops. Go ahead and head back to Firelink and buy that key, and then we'll call it a stream. We'll worry about what that key is for next time. Alright, so as for when the next stream is happening, it should be this Friday, the 6th. Yeah, should be this Friday. Ideally, should be at 4:30. I'm not quite clear what my schedule is going to look like that day, but you can check you can check my schedule on my Twitch page. I do update it frequently. Hold on a second. I'll continue my spiel after I buy that. Alright, so hopefully next stream will be next Friday. To anyone who may or may not still be around after the raid, like towards the beginning of stream, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. Kelif, if you're listening to this, you're probably not. I think you're streaming right now, but if you ever watch the VOD, thanks for being nice, you jerk. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time, and until then, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Bye for now.